Everybody, Kitty here, and I'm going to make another prize-winning burger recipe. My style of cooking this, I decided I'm going to stick with the steam cooking in the oven. Number one, the flavors just absorb in each of the different foods that you put into your meat and everything. Everything absorbs together, holds the moisture in. I believe it's a better and healthier way of cooking. Anybody can cook a hamburger on a grill or in a frying pan. So, some of the ingredients I'm going to use, not that, that's other stuff. I'm going to use a piece of pepperoni was in my onion, chopped onion, some chopped mushrooms, and some chopped pepperoni, minced garlic, you can see it there I hope, Italian seasoning, I left this too far out, mozzarella cheese, and of course some pizza sauce, and I'm missing something. Oh, my ground beef. I gotta go get that out of the refrigerator. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so, got the ground beef. I hope you can see it. Also, I've got my foil lined pan ready, and I'm just going to, you know, let me just set that aside for a little bit. I don't need it just yet. I gotta have room for all this other stuff. And as usual, I'm not prepared. I got a knife here. I can open this up and get that in the bowl at least. And I should get a spoon so that I can get some of that minced garlic out. Okay, so I'm starting with a pound of ground beef. I buy the packages. It's economical. And I'm just and as usual, I just kind of make it up as I go. Cooking should be something the whole family can enjoy when you finish doing it. So I'm going to use about a teaspoon of garlic. You know what? Let me get a little bit more. There, that's about a teaspoon now. It wasn't heaping enough. Okay, throwing that in there. Oh, you know what? I forgot an egg because I might need an egg, and always might need some, you know, crackers too, or whatever. So I'm putting the onion, the chopped pepperoni slices, you know, I chopped up, and the mushrooms that I sliced up just right in there. Sorry, I know, noisy. It wanted good measurement, so I'm using Italian seasoning. You don't have to use the Italian seasoning if you want to use them separate. This consists of margarine, thyme, rosemary, sage, oregano, and basil. So I'm going to put about a heaping teaspoon. And I'll maybe even get a little bit more sweet basil because well, I like sweet basil and I do want it kind of on the sweet side. So, okay, so I'm not putting any additional sweet basil in. Oh wait, here it is. Yes, I am. Sweet basil. Maybe about a half a teaspoon. Oh, now that smells lovely. Okay, and I've got my pizza sauce, and I'm only going to put in a little bit. This is a 14-ounce jar. I'm only putting in maybe about 2 tablespoons full and set it aside. And then, of course, make sure your hands are full. I'm going to put in, this is a 8-ounce bag. There's half of it in here, so I'm going to put in half of half, which is about 2 ounces. So a quarter of a bag, just a little bit, handful. And I'm going to just mix it up. Mix everything up real good by hand. And I may end up putting an egg in here and maybe I don't know if I need, well, I do have those mushrooms in there, and we all know those mushrooms will get really super moist. And since we're doing the oven steam cooking, the moisture will be locked in, the moisture will stay into the burgers, all the goodness in there. So I may want to put, I don't know though, yeah, with the onions and that in there. Okay, so an egg will help everything keep together. So you know what, I'm going to get a handful of crackers and an egg, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm hoping that you can see this okay, what I'm doing. So I got my egg. Put the egg in there. I'm going to put in, let's see, how many saltines? 2, 4, 6, 8, a dozen. There's 12 saltine crackers left in here, and I'm going to use them. And so I'm going to get them in there and crunch them all up real good. That egg in there, squinch it up real good. Yeah, this is the style now. This is gonna make 4 nice burgers, and I'm just gonna serve a nice little side salad with it. I wish I had the grandchildren here so you can get the kids' take on this recipe. I bet it's going to be good. You know, I don't know. I'm putting cheese right in the meat. I don't know if that's going to be a mistake or not. Well, I'm steam cooking. It'll be fine. You know, it's all right. I mean, the important thing is number 1, it's edible. Number 2, it tastes great. And I can already smell this is going to taste great. Even if there is raw meat. I'll probably speed the camera up right here. Don't you love when I do that? Okay, just call me Speedy Gonzalez. Alright, so they're big burgers. They're kind of overlapping a little bit. That's okay, because they're going to shrink a little bit. You know that. But by steam cooking, I'm locking in the flavor. You know what? There's no better way. And as a matter of fact, you could do individual burgers in small, what I call hobo packs. Now, if you look at my videos, you see I did one with a steak. Put vegetables in there. Everything cooks together. When you cook like this, there's almost virtually no cleanup. Well, except for the bowls and stuff, you know, like that over there where I put stuff in. But that's for your benefit. So anyway, let me put this camera back down. Move this over a little bit, hopefully, so you can see. I don't know if you can or not, but take my word for what I'm doing. Okay, so before I put the top, I'm going to take the rest of the pizza sauce, and I'm just going to layer it right over top these burgers. And the steam is going to make it not as thick. So it'll be kind of soupy. And that's fine. You know, I mean, we can always thicken it up. You know. And then I've reserved a few mushrooms. I'm just going to set a few mushrooms on top of each of the burgers. Never fails when I'm cooking, does it? Phone's gonna ring. Alright, and then also some pepperoni I left in whole slices. And I think I've reserved enough for each piece to get 3 slices of pepperoni. And that's fine. And then, I'm not going to put the, well, yeah, why not? Let's put the rest of this mozzarella over top of everything. And you know what? I have some provolone, the smoky provolone. I'm going to throw some of that in there too. so it's 4 slices. I like my pizzas cheesy. Now I gotta come up with a name for this recipe. So, guess what's happening with this last piece? I can't talk. Okay, this last piece of cheese, I'm eating this sucker. Alright. So, well, let me show you what it looks like. Alright. There it is before it goes into the oven. Now, if you want to add other toppings, you know, olives, sausage, whatever. I'm just doing the basics here. It's my style of cooking, basically. So I'm going to cover this with some more tin foil. Cheese went down wrong tight. Make it airtight. Remember, no holes. I'm going to put it in the oven at, well, you know what? I'm going to slow cook this one a little bit. I mean, you can cook it faster, and I'll probably have different directions on the recipe itself, but I'm looking at the time, and I really don't have to have it ready for at least another 2 hours, so I'm just going to put it in the oven. I'm going to do, let's see, 350, and then I'll probably turn it up for a little bit. I'll let you know, okay? So it's going into the oven, airtight, no holes. All right, and we'll be back. Got to clean up now. Okay, so I'm taking it out of the oven, going to check on it. It's been at 350 for about 45 minutes. I'm going to turn it down a little bit because still not dinner time, but I'm going to check on it and see how it looks. It smells so good. The one wonderful thing about this method of cooking is as long as you keep the temperature kind of lower after it's cooked away, you can't really overcook it as long as there's no holes. Now you're going to see the steam escape. And let me show you exactly how wonderful this looks. Yeah, that's looking good. And it's going to be even tastier. And you know what? You can save this juice back too for something, I guess. I probably won't, but but it's on there. The cheese is nice and melty. Yeah, okay, I'm going to put it back in the oven now, but I'm going to leave the lid off now and let this cook up a little bit more. It's not really going to melt much more, but it can brown up a little bit. It's going to be good. Oh, I can smell it. Okay, there's Willie, and I'm about ready trying to put the pizza burgers back in the oven, which I'll have to come up with a good name for him. But Willie is smelling. Yeah, and he's going to talk and say hello. Say hello, Willie. Okay, so I got my cat in there. Okay, so we're going to serve up a burger. It is tender. It's got pepperoni, cheese, all the goodies in it. Actually, I should stop here for a minute and take a picture. Okay, and now for the taste. Let's see how it tastes. And then I'll have to come up with a name for this pizza burger. Okay, here we go. One-handed. It's hot. Definitely kid and family friendly. This is really good. What do you say? How is it? All right. Happy eating, everybody. Try this recipe.